As the days go on, I'm starting to believe more and more that most people on this planet aren't even real. Like, they're like actually NPCs. Like, bro, you ever drive on like the freeway or something like that and just look around at all the cars and be like, but there's just no way all these cars have real people in them with real thoughts. Like, it's just not possible. Bro, I remember one time I got stopped at a stoplight, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna just start looking at people and see how they act in their cars. Like, I'm gonna just watch people. I'm not gonna lie, I was being nosy, but I had to. So I started looking at people, bro. I swear, every single person I looked at was just sitting in their car like this. Didn't look right, didn't look left, just like, and maybe they'd be like, I said, oh yeah, I'm in a clean video game. This can't be real, can't be. On me, I remember one time I looked into this dude's car, I said, what the hell? It was literally like, you ever play like Skyrim or Oblivion or something like that? And the NPCs in that game can just sense you. So you walk behind them and they be like, did you need something? I said, oh damn, I'm playing Oblivion. Oh man, you know he can prove that you're in a simulation or this is like some video game or most people are like NPCs or something. Something's going on. You know how you can just prove this? Bro, next time you just walk in like a crowd or something like that, just start up a random conversation with some guy or like some lady or something like that. They're gonna say the most cookie cutter crap of all time. Wow, nice weather, isn't it? Yeah, this is a great ball game. Like, bro, what the frick? You can't think of anything else to say. You're like a creative character. I mean, it's like, you know how you'll walk on the sidewalk in GTA and some random character will say the most random stuff to you, like, that ointment finally cleared up my rash. Thank God. It's like, bro, what? Like, literally, they're only programmed to say, like, certain dialogue lines. So if you go outside of that, it'll literally confuse them. Like, if you ask an NPC, are you an NPC? He'll be like, what? I don't understand. Like, yeah, that's an NPC right there. He's glitching out. But I think the biggest proof of NPCs is like when there's like a giant crowded area, like a basketball game, a football game, like an election rally or something like that. Like you go to like a Biden or like a Trump rally or something like that, they'll be like, yeah, Trump, Biden, yeah. And then they go vote, not even realizing that they don't actually pick the president. Why would they actually give you the power to pick the president? Oh God, they all NPCs. I mean, you want to know what more proof of NPCs is? Bro, look at some of the comment sections on TikTok. I mean, you ever look at the comment sections under like an Andrew Tate video? Commentate W, commentate W, commentate W. You got Bugatti, you got Bugatti, you got... I said, oh yeah, these are all the same hive-minded people. These are all 50 different people with the same like neural strands that go through all their minds so they can say and do the same things. I said, yep, I'm in a simulation. I mean, I think about at absolute maximum, there's like maybe 144 million active players in this game. I think everybody else a clean program, clean one. I mean, you know what more proof of this being a program is? Deja vu. I mean, you ever been somewhere you never actually been before, but you feel like you've been there before, you done it before? I mean, that's because you started the game over. You're doing the same thing over and over and over again, boy. You're in a simulation. I mean, here's even more proof that most people are NPCs and this is all a simulation. The whole lockdown thing, the whole pandemic, all of it. I mean, y'all remember when the pandemic first started, they made it seem like it was no big deal. They said, oh, this virus has been showing up in the United States. It's not that big of a deal. It's pretty much just like the flu. On me, about 4 weeks later, they made it seem like the apocalypse was coming. On me, they had everybody terrified. We thought like Ebola 2.0 was coming out. We thought this was a new Ebola. I mean, they try to make it seem like if you caught it, you were just gonna die. Like, it was just over for you. Like, they made it seem like you might as well just write your will and put up your funeral arrangements right away. That's what they try to make it seem like. I mean, here's when I first knew there was something fishy with this whole game. They gonna say on the news that there's a toilet paper shortage. I said, huh? I mean, like, you mean to tell me the first thing people think about when the apocalypse is coming is wiping their ass? I mean, you remember they didn't say there was a food shortage, a water shortage. They said toilet paper. What? I said, oh yeah, either all these people are NPCs or people just stupid. Oh man, don't even get me started on the two sides, you know, the two camps, the two different ideologies, you know, the specifically the extremists. Oh man, you got the one side being creepy as hell, you know, you really should take it. You're saving my life and everyone else's. Be a hero. Like, bro, don't you already have it? Like, why do I need to get it if you already have it? Oh God, they glitched all the way out. Oh man, then you got the other side. You know what that is, right? Do you know what happens if you take it? You're gonna turn into a freaking zombie. You're gonna turn into a zombie. You need to believe me. I said, oh yeah, all these dudes crazy. Can I just opt out of this whole game? I want to play another one. This simulation kind of sucks. Nope, can't leave. I'm already stuck in the game. Gotta play it through. On me, then right in the middle of all of it, there was the protest because of what happened with dude and that cop. On me, for that whole time period, people forgot about Ebola 2.0. Somehow people forgot about the whole thing in that whole time period. As soon as that ended, people were right back on it. Like, where did it go? Where did period. On me, flash forward to today, nobody talks about it. That whole thing happened, no one says anything about it. It's like it never happened. It's like we just dimension hopped or something. Oh me, people was losing their jobs. There's people in their families that they still don't talk to because of all of that. On me, nothing still seems like nothing happened to this day. It's crazy, ain't it? I said, oh yeah, this is a simulation. This is a video game. This is a storybook. That was just one of the chapters in the storybook. Now, like the regular days are like the filler episodes, but when like the big stuff happens, that's like the main plot of the story. What if when you die, someone takes off your VR headset and says, "How was it?" Like we living in a simulation. We living in the Matrix, y'all. Like, I'm not gonna lie, my simulation game has been pretty ass so far, you know what I'm saying? I got 0 hoes and dirty clothes. You dig? Nah, I'm just playing. No, but seriously though, what if we actually are living in a simulation? And I think I have proof that we might be. Here's a test that all of you can do right now to see if you're in a simulation or not. Look left and right super fast. You see how there's like screen tear there? That's frame rate. That only happens in video games. And you can literally look this up. Humans only see 60 frames per second. That's supposed to be a video game thing, right? How is this happening in real life? Even if you were to say move your hand super fast. You see how it blurs out? That's simulation crap. Or another example, have you ever seen your neighbors actually get groceries? No? Could it be because they're NPCs? Or another example, you ever been driving, you look one way, there's no car, you look the other way, there's no car, you look back the other way, a car spawns in? Like, due to the high levels of complexity and intricacies of every aspect of this plane of existence, it is very clear to me, and it should be very clear to all of you, that we did not just come into the existence by chance at all. It was some sort of grand architect, some sort of master creator who created all of this. Like, even when you just break things down to like a cellular level, and you look at the complexity of the human cell, or the cell of any sort of organism for that matter, you look at how complex they are, you look at how they function, look at what they're made of. It's insane. Like, there's literally no possible way this was made by chance. And what's crazy is you can even go farther than that. You can break it all the way down to an atomic level. And you look at atoms and how small they are, but how they create literally everything in this realm. Like, atoms are literally a part of everything in this entire universe. Your phone, your car, your house, the ground, your body, the trees, everything is made out of atoms, which are so tiny that not even a microscope can see them. Do you have any idea how complex that is to create all this stuff out of those tiny little particles? It's insane. Like, guys, do you all realize that it is literally scientifically and mathematically impossible to disprove that there is some sort of grand architect, some sort of grand creator, whatever you want to call it? It's literally impossible to prove that. Now, here's what's also insane. It's also impossible to prove scientifically or mathematically that we don't live in a simulation. That's pretty insane as well. I remember Elon Musk was talking about that on Joe Rogan not too long ago. Wait, actually, I think that was some years ago, but the point still stands. We live in a simulation, potentially. And there is most certainly a grand creator and a grand architect, a god, a great spirit, whatever you want to call it. There is something. There has to be. It's literally scientifically and mathematically impossible for there not to be. Just the odds of this universe, all these different planets, this entire galaxy coming into existence by chance is literally mathematically impossible. It's just not happening, especially with the complexities that it has as well. Like, do you have any idea how complex your cell phone is? Like, just a touchscreen cell phone, the minerals it takes to create, the mathematics behind it, the creation process, all that. Bro, it is so complex, it's honestly kind of insane. Like, you really gotta think about what a cell phone is. It's a little box that you have in your hand that allows you to communicate with people halfway across the planet, really all the way across the planet. You have like the entire internet in your hand as well, and they're all interconnected. Like, bro, that is crazy. And we had all the materials to create that just sitting on the planet, not like alongside with like vehicles and skyscrapers and all types of other stuff. And you think all this stuff just came here by chance? Bro, come on, dog. Come on, man. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's literally impossible for our existence to be by chance. There was some sort of creator. So that means that you all are here for a specific reason.